Y'all know the name.
What's going on, guys? My name is Matilio and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. So, in our previous episode, we drew away to Derby, which disappointing, but overall I think it was a good result considering they are one of our playoff rivals. And then we beat Wigan by 2-0, goals from Antonsen and Kemar Roof. But now we face Wolves and Burton in today's episode, and they are right down the bottom. So you've got Wolves there in 20th and Burton in 22nd. Wolves is going to be a difficult game. Our away form isn't brilliant. Let's be honest, it's still right the way down there. But our home record is still the best in the league. We're unbeaten at home. We've drawn one, won 6, scored 12, and conceded 2, which is good. They're the only goals against Blackburn and Huddersfield. They're the only teams to score against us at home. So we got Burton Albion, whose away record, not too bad actually. But Wolves at home, what's their home record like? Wolves. Where are they? Well, yeah, they're down there. So not very good. So I fancy a result today. We're currently 8 unbeaten in the league. And the squad is going to look a little bit like this. Not made any changes, I don't think, from the previous episode. The only changes I've made to the bench is that Liam Bridcut has come back onto the bench in place of Diego Poyet. So he served his 1-match suspension and he returns to the squad. But everything else remains exactly the same. Everybody else is pretty much looking okay. And hopefully Kemar Roof and Antonsen are going to continue their recent goal-scoring heroics for us. And we're going to make it 9 unbeaten. So let's jump straight into the game. The other thing, also, between episodes, Chris Wood had a little bit of a bitch and moan at me about not playing. But I talked him down and he will happily sit on the bench now. For about 2 weeks. And then he'll come and be, I'm playing, I want to play. But I'm not getting rid of the guy. I'm not getting rid of Antonsen right now. He can be a little bit up and down, but the guy does score a lot of goals, and I think he's top scorer in the league at the moment. So yeah, he's either there or thereabouts. So we're 4-5 favourites. Wolves are 3-1. It's going to be a tough game, but I fancy my chances. The squad looks okay, but they're not really doing what they possibly should be doing. So oh, I want to go out and press. I want to be confident. I want to have an air of confidence around the squad. So let's start the game. So Molyneux in the Black Country, and we're facing Wolves. It's going to be a tough game. It's these kind of games that worry me. These are the ones that make, Wolves, perhaps they're not the greatest team, but I don't think they're a 20th place team. And there's Bothwick Jackson getting what will be an early booking, I think. Oh no, he's not. Kept this guy in his pocket. Well, there's only 20 seconds of the match gone, so I can't really begrudge that. But he's probably on thin ice right now. Any more of those and he will find his way into the book. Wolves have got a corner and no, fucking Jesus. Are we playing these games again? Is that what we're doing? Are we playing these games where we just don't know how to defend a corner? It's set pieces that are really our downfall. It really is. 1 free header. 2 free headers. Put a bit of a challenge on there. Came down and Berardi fucking swing your boots at it the other way, you dumbass. 10 minutes gone. 1-0 down against Wolves. Disappointing. Very disappointing, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is we're controlling, but I don't know. Maybe we should go to a standard for the time being, just for the time being, just to see what we can produce from there. I want to stay. I want to keep us unbeaten. That's the big one. While I want to win every game, I think I've said it before that staying unbeaten, especially in games like this away from home, is going to be key to us getting ourselves out of this league and up into the big time once again. Oh, you fucker, that was a good shot. That was a really good shot. I think Green got a touch onto the crossbar. So that was a good save. But again, we haven't really created anything, have we? At all. Let's hope we can just... not really been much there. We've not really done much, I don't think. So we'll keep it on the standard formation. But if things start to things don't start to improve, then I'm going to hit fuck it and just start attack. And Xavi's got to be very, very careful because he is on his 4th booking, so he could possibly find himself being suspended for a game if he's not careful. But we've got to be bloody careful because this lot really got the fucking tails up at the minute. That early goal really put us under the cosh. And corner. Good block, Xavi. Good block, son. Now hopefully we can bloody defend this and it's not going to turn into some calamitous fuck up of monumental proportions. Go! Go, Antonsen, go! Come on, boys, support him! Support him, there we go! Where's the support? Is he going to go all the way? He's going to go all the way. Oh! That's a brilliant goal! I thought Anderson was going to go all the way, but Alex Mark gets his first goal of the season. He has just departed in real life to Barnsley. But the reason that's probably why we should have kept him, because he can pop up with stuff like that. I thought the chance may have gone. Hernandez just let it go. Just get out of the way. And then top bag. 1-0. Caught him on the counter. Wolves 1, Leeds 1. We're back in it. Now, hopefully we can go on and win it. Because that's what I want. I want to win. Staying unbeaten is great, but wins are what get you promoted. If you were to draw every game of the season, you'd be firmly mid-table. Right, Ronaldo Vieira is looking a little bit tired. Ooh, excuse me. Right, so we're going to bring him in, and you could be a ball-winning midfielder, and you're going to be support. Who else? Who else is not doing very well? Fitness-wise. Fitness-wise, everybody else is looking kind of okay at the minute. It's just these two. My gruesome twosome, that should be doing a lot better. But then yeah, his stat should be kind of better because he did kind of create that last chance. But we'll leave it for the time being. So I want to see a good display off you, Bridcut. I want to see a good display, mate. Mate. So we've got 25 minutes left. We've made a change. Hopefully that'll give us a little bit more energy in midfield. Because I think that's where we might be kind of losing this game a little bit. Just losing balls in the midfield, which does annoy me quite a bit. Right, I'm going to make another change because Antonsen, no offence mate, but you have done fuck all today. Sorry bruv, but that's just the way it is. We're going to leave you in the support role because you seem to do well in that. And who else? Hernandez looks a little bit worse for wear, so I'm going to bring a Pier in. Play him in his favourite shadow striker role and attack. And or say I want to see a good display off you today. Let's see if these two can get us some sort of result here. I mean, a draw is okay, but coming into it, I wanted to win. I thought we should be winning this. Go on, Mark, get your second, son. Oh, fuck me. Someone caught that around the fucking chops. Someone caught that in the chops, didn't they, boys and girls? Right, come on, make something happen. Wood, get up. Appear. Finish it. Oh, my God. Oh, you couldn't finish your fucking dinner with a shot like that. Fuck me. He did so well. He skipped past the challenge of the defender, but he was away. I don't know why he shot so early. He should have just taken it in and did something else. Well, it's a draw. It's a draw. So, you know, like I said, staying unbeaten was important. We should have won that match, though, in all honesty. You were not very good at all. You went at your best, you deserve to come off. Same for you. Not pleased with what I saw from you today. But Alex Moat got the goal and I'm happy with the way he played. And you, Janssen, you were the man of match today, so that's good. But apart from that, not really much else. So we get a draw and that keeps us in 7th place, but we're still unbeaten, which is good. That's now 9 unbeaten so far in the league, and we had the better of it. Just 23 shots, 10 on target. It was just that chance that fell to appear. He did all the hard work. He skipped past his man, and then he just, I don't know, he just hit it with his right when he should have just pegging it low with his left. But there we go. So Wolves fall into the drop zone. I don't care. Here's the other championship roundup. So Norwich win, Villa win, Brentford win, Blackburn Bristol draw, Birmingham win. Ooh, Huddersfield held. That was a one at the top of the table. That was kind of a top of the table sort of thingy there. So Will Hughes coming up with 2 goals. They were 3-1 down coming into the last 10 minutes or so, and then they bagged 2 goals. So it was good for them. Newcastle and Ipswich drew. Forest beat Cardiff. Rotherham beat Reading. 0-0 there. That was another one. Sheffield Wednesday dropped points, which is good for us because we want to catch them. We can beat Brighton, and we drew. So in terms of the league, we're not top. Calm down, we're not top. Here's the wrong one. There we go. So we're sitting 7th, and we're not too far ahead. It's just those draws are costing us because we're slipping behind. We weren't far away. We were within a win of the automatic places, but now we're not. But we're still very, very close to we're still pretty much playoff contention very, very easily. It's like these guys, ourselves, Newcastle, QPR, Derby, Huddersfield, and a couple of these guys dropped points as well. So that's okay. Results kind of went our way a little bit. I'm also looking at this guy, Alex Munoz. I don't know if I mentioned him previously. He's wanted by AEK. Let me just, he's on the short list, so that's fine. He looks like it could be good. That means I could probably ship out a couple of those loaning signings because they've been good. And I have been looking at this guy, Alfonso Pedrazi, which we have actually signed in real life because he looks quality. So I'm having a look at him. 400k, but he is on loan still. And I don't think in the game Villarreal are going to pay Lugo 300 grand to get him out of that deal. Castro, older goalkeeper, 34, but he's only worth 64,000. And his stats look fairly okay. He could do as a backup keeper. The reason I'm looking at a keeper, however, is because I've heard a couple of people say, who have been playing with Leeds, that Rob Green actually retires come the end of the season. So, will I be able to put Markel Silvestri straight in? I don't know. I might get a shot of him because Derby won him and Leon won him. So I might get rid of him. And we've got Bailey Peacock-Farrell, who is getting a lot better. His stats are improving every single day by the looks of it. So, but I don't want to put him in there because he's only, 19 years of age? So I might have to go out and get another keeper if Rob Green died. It's all ifs and buts at this point. If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we? Right then, so next game is against Burton at home in 6 days' time. So I'm not going to let you sit through all of that. I am going to skip ahead to that match. And I'll be back in a second and I'll let you know what happens in between during the 6 days we're about to skip. So, back in a second. Okay, so we're back. And Burton Albion, home, sorry. So, Burton lost previously to Birmingham. They're sitting right the way down there in 23rd. Only Preston have got a worse result. 14 games, 0 wins from 14 games, 4 draws. Not a good time for Preston, and Burton are not having much of a good time at all. However, the one player we need to look out for is this guy. I've heard Jackson Irvine. Hippie haircut, but whatever, that's his preference. And I'd like to round out the episode with a win. We drew away to Wolves, and that was disappointing. But this one at home, we're unbeaten. We've only drawn once, and I think that draw came against, I think it was Huddersfield, wasn't it? Was it Huddersfield? We've still got the best record in the league. 19 points we've lost, no one we've scored. We've only conceded 2. And one of those was, I definitely think it was Huddersfield. Let me just check. Home, Huddersfield. Home, yeah, drew. So it was Huddersfield who we drew to. And it's been a bit win, draw. But, you know, we're still going. The last time we lost in the league was there. All the way back in August, so we're almost at the end of October and we're still unbeaten, so that's good. And we lost obviously in the cup, but ignoring that, we're doing well. So the squad, sorry, we'll go to this screen, it's a lot better and easier. So pretty much going to stay the same. Xavi still on a yellow card, so he's going to be a little bit wary of what he does. Antonsson didn't really provide anything, but considering he is our most prolific striker at the moment, I'm going to keep him in there. But if he hasn't shown me anything at half-time, then Chris Wood is going to be coming in. Same for Kemar Roof. If he hasn't shown me anything, then Stuart Dallas will come in as well. But I don't see any point in changing it because Real Vieira is doing pretty good. Moat got a goal, so he'll definitely stay in. The defence is doing pretty good. They seem to be gelling quite well. And just need a bit more from Pablo Hernandez. A little bit more invention from him. So I might change him. No, we're going to leave him in support, but see if we can't do something. I might try and change something around with him. But I don't think I want to do it now. I think we're going to go to the game because that's what we want to see. So, Leeds versus Burton. We are the favourites. Quite heavy favourites, I think, because I think they're what? I think I saw it 10, 12 to 1, something like that. 10 to 1. And we are 1 to 6 favourites to win this. But we can't be complacent. That's the one thing we can't be, because we're going to have to. It's these kind of games where you think a win's guaranteed. It's these kind of games where everything comes crashing down. And we don't really want that to happen, because if we stay unbeaten in the very least for this game, we're going to be 10 unbeaten. So, really have been on your backs for ages now, have they? Right, let's just go out there and impress. So here we go then. Ellen Road. The visit of Burton Albion. Nigel Clough is the manager, of course. Cloughie. I'm hoping for a good result. Hoping Kemar can produce a little bit of magic for us. That would be nice. Some nice and early, like here. Do it. Oh, it's a foul. It's a foul, ref. I don't know why Antonsson just laid it off there. He should have fucking hit it. Just put his foot through it. We know he can do it. He scored a couple of absolute belting goals for us so far this season. So we know he can do it from distance, as well as poaching it, you know, in and around the 18-yard box in the danger areas. Yeah, we're not really showing anything. Newcastle lead against Preston. Surprise, surprise. Preston is shite though. Right, come on, Xavi. Good delivery, son. Good deliverer. That's good. Oh, Hernandez! I said we needed to get a little bit more involved, and he has. Pablo Hernandez, first goal for us. Good cross, so it's a bit of a Spanish connection there. He's got loads of time on the left, and it's low, and he's picked it out. That big area around here, that was where it was going to go. Hernandez comes in, just sides foots it, keeper reacts slowly, and we lead 1-0. It's good to start. It's good to get a goal in the first half. It seems like we don't get enough goals in the first half. We always wait until the second half to do something. So I'm glad we're leading. That's good. And Xavi just needs to make sure he doesn't take another booking, because I don't really want to lose him, because Hadar is a bit... Same for everybody else. I'm tired of all these bookings. Ooh, Sheffield Wednesday lead against Derby. Preston have pulled it back against Newcastle. So we might, if results go away, we might find ourselves back in the playoff places. Right, so let's just calm it down. I know they can do better. I've got faith in you two. I want to see a bit more from you two. Be assertive with these and calm. I need you to calm down just a little bit. Seems confused and demotivated. Alright, whatever you want. If you're not going to listen to me, mate, then I want to sell you to Barnsley. And no one wants to be sold to Barnsley. Sorry, Barnsley fans, if there are any of you out there watching. I don't imagine there are, but they could be. If you live in Barnsley, again, apologies. But I wouldn't want to live in Barnsley. I've never been to Barnsley. I don't know what it's like. Is it any good? Is it nice? You know? What's the weather like? With Yorkshire, because the weather's always shit in Yorkshire and anywhere else in England, to be honest with you. So, hour gone. Don't really need to make any changes. Might look at taking Ronaldo Vieira off and bringing Bridcut in, because you get a little bit tired. Oh no, he's not. I would maybe just take a knock. And we haven't got booking yet, which is good. Yeah, we're staying out of trouble. But I'm going to make a change now, because fucking Hanson's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. What are you... fuck is wrong with you? You got the shits or someone does it to your pie? Oh, we're going to make a change there, and... Composed. He's looking complacent, so I think I'll bring Moat off for Bridcut. You're going to be going to the ball-winning midfield role and support. Firmly give the team talk. You're bitching about, wanting to have a chance. Well, here you go, mate. You've got your chance, Wood. Put this game to bed for us. Someone just give us something half decent to latch onto and just let him put this game to bed. I mean, a win's a win, but I was expecting 2, possibly 3 goals out of this game from us today. Being blatantly honest. I've got very, very high standards, because when it comes to Football Manager, and Leeds especially, I've won everything with them multiple times. Champions Leagues, World Club Cups, World Cups. Not with Leeds, of course, but with England. But I'm used to winning and being successful in this game. Right, Bartley up. No, no, no. Calm down, there we go. We got the win. We got the win. Not as convincing as I would have wanted it to be, but it was a good win. I don't really want to get on the back because we did win, but 10 unbeaten. Very happy with your performance today. You were very good as well. Where is it? That was the one I wanted. Very happy with you. You did well. You pressed me out there. You, however, were crap. But yeah, we moved to 5th, so we're back into 5th place. We're a point off the automatic places in Huddersfield. Again, not really much happened in the game, but we got the win, we got the result. That's what we wanted. And we're now 10 unbeaten in the league, and we jump up a couple of places ahead of Derby and QPR. But yeah, there it is. Pablo Hernandez, first goal of the season, first goal for Leeds. And we are away. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, you want to see more of my unbeaten managerial antics, then please hit that like button. Subscribe for more daily content. There will be a lot more Football Manager coming, and obviously more Resident Evil. If I haven't completed it already, I don't think I have. Because probably this is episode 10, I wouldn't have completed it by now. You know, other stuff like GTA, Formula 1, and so on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, stay cool, and as always, I will catch you on the flip side, where we're unbeatable. Peace! Back! 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 Reload. We're going to reload on the go, and I'm going to go in here this time. Oh no, there's more of them! Oh, you little shit! 4 bullets to save the world!